job, James?
I like trucking.
Yeah.
It's actually not that bad. We've just been discussing for a few hours now, and this is an easy thing to drive. Yes, it's massive, but great visibility. I can turn all sorts of lights on and beacons and warning things.
Yeah, look at this. If you want temperature, you just turn the gauge.
Proper heating controls. Everything is very intuitive. Cruise control is fantastic. It's very quiet, even though I'm speaking quite loudly. It's actually really quiet in here. So yeah, we're pretty happy.
Good. Well, I managed to coax James on a little car rescue adventure. We're going to actually empty a garage as a proper garage find.
I didn't take that much convincing, really.
No.
If you say old garage and stuff to be found and digging about in rust for treasure,
That's right.
I'm going to be there.
Brilliant. Very handy. So it's me and James today. Nick might join us tomorrow, so that'll be a jolly trio picking up rusty car parts. So just a small 5-hour drive
Each way. Yeah, it's each way, is it? Yeah. Great.
It's James being a racing driver in the Peugeot.
It's
We
a
have
Peugeot.
we have a lot of Peugeot actually, don't we?
We only do Peugeot road trips.
That's right.
That's how. In fact, this channel is going to be renamed Peugeot Only Road Trips.
There you go, James. We made it. This is Phil, the gentleman who's selling us the project, selling me the project. And what's that in the corner over there, James?
Just a couple of dream cars.
Yeah.
2600 Bertone Sprint times
Nice. There you go.
2. Something was on my wall when I was very young.
Yeah. And now it's going to be in my garage, James. How about that?
Just rubbing it in.
Look at that! Wow. This is the before shot. So what we have is two Alfa Romeo 2600 Sprints. When were they parked in here? You said.
Don't know. Have a look at the tax disc on it, because that will give you an indication of when it was last used.
So there's tax this somewhere.
Well, I did. Oh,
You might have taken it out.
Tax disc. So it's here somewhere.
It's here somewhere. We will find it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's two 2600s. Well, this is a 66, you said, or?
This brown one is a 66.
Yeah,
The
and
red one's a 64.
and this is 64. Wow. Very cool. Well, we won't do too much filming because we'll be busy moving, but we'll do some updates as we move things around.
Inroads but not progress. How about that?
Look at the horn system. Awesome.
Do you want to put stuff in the boot?
Track, over that. Yes, anything that looks good, put in the boot.
Okay.
There's the second car, of course, a complete project, but it's got a key in it. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Interesting.
Your
All right.
Sprint's ready.
Ah, lovely.
Please enjoy the drive.
I will.
Colour-coded dash.
Do you have any mold spray, sir?
I'd like a limoncello before I go.
Or a couple.
Yes, I think you might need a couple. Lovely original radio. And look at that colour on that dash, the
That's
red
cool.
dash.
This will be great. Don't worry. What kind of tracks are those? Fox, I think.
Fox tracks. Come here, Mick. Have a look. Vintage.
They belong in the car forever.
That's it.
Done.
Unless they're
sold.
Unless they're prescription, in which case rose
I
tinted
don't
view of the
care.
world.
I guess who's going to play with the leather cleaner tonight?
Not me.
Enjoying yourself?
Like that.
Enjoying yourself, James?
I think so. Oh, got it.
And load it up.
Okay.
We couldn't move it, so we got the winch.
Yeah. Luckily, we have it licked up around the axle, and it has just about moved. Oh, that's it. That's very promising. Let me go to the front and let me check the front wheels are moving.
Yeah, I can see it from here.
Oh, ready? Okay, keep going. Yeah, all four are moving. All four are moving.
Okay,
Fantastic.
Let's make a plan how to line it up with this. We'll get the
ramps out.
I think we're going to ramp it up backwards onto the...
Yes, I think that is going to be infinitely easier. You're right.
Yeah.
Yep, let's do it. 1:30.
That's pretty good, actually.
1:30.
Yeah, if we're back at 10 o'clock, I'm happy.
No, 8 o'clock. Oh, we're going to be back before pub closing.
That's right. Good news, we got it out. First time out since 1992, I believe.
Wow. Original paint, purple.
Yeah, rust protector. So it is what it is. It's a proper garage find, and it's been restored once, so we got plenty of welding done, and will probably need to be done again. But it is a Batorna 2600, 1964, I believe, which is complete, needing everything cleaned up and assessed. But it's a ton of parts we're going to pick up as well tomorrow. So yeah, lots of fun to be had. But oh, look at that. It's a cool car. This is the perfect car to go with the other ones I have. But as you can see, it's just a lot of stuff from being in a damp garage for 30 years is what it looks like. But it's a bloody cool car. Don't you think, James?
Very much so. Stainless steel.
Yeah, it's got some good bits. It's not. You can't see the carpet underneath, which is good. The frame rail looks very good as well, so that's good. There's a couple of bits here and there, but overall, it's not completely too far gone. It's a restorable car. That's why we've come here to collect it. There's a couple of sets of carburetors. Here's all the engines we're kind of digging out, making ready for tomorrow. I think we dismantle this table when we're going to lift them.
Yeah.
So we lift them, got the gearboxes we can lift fairly easily.
Bring a saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think Ian would enjoy being with us today?
Love hate. I think he'd love hate it.
Pretty much. What is that, James?
This is a proper vintage fire extinguisher
Ah,
in case of fire
good stuff.
from Minimax or Minima.
Ah,
Fire
I know
extinguisher.
somebody would like that. Apparently, there's some bits and bobs in this shed as well. Let's have a look. And there it is, the brown car's bonnet. Brilliant. Got to remember that tomorrow.
Wow. Future headquarters.
Seems like such a waste just to have a gas burning up the top like that. You should have a boiler or something on top of it.
It's part of the process.
A bit nervous. There's this red car following us in the back.
It's always in my blind spot as well.
And he's driving like he's backing up all the way.
It's quite aggressive.
Pretty aggressive. Switch over.
Yeah.
You good to go?
Halfway. Looks good.
Looks good in this light.
Yeah.
Concourse.
£5 it's yours.
We made it, James.
Just about.
First stint. And before you release us, maybe we should put we'll put the ramp down.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. Oh, it looks so much happier out in the dark. Out in the garage.
Ah, the sweet, sweet sound of financial ruin. Sorry?
How are the wheels looking?
Yeah, vaguely straight. We're sort of all the way off to one side.
This one's just about to fall off.
Yeah, I think we'll just pick this up with the steering wheel. You can't get to the steering wheel though. It's full of carburetors and intakes and interiors. Yeah, that's good. I'm helping. Yeah, okay, I'll keep an eye on it now, I promise. Down we go. Stop. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, you good at the back? Just gonna ground out the number plate, no?
That's pretty good.
We don't want to have it in closer to the ground. That's very good. That's good. Okay. Nice work. What do we do now? Leave it here? No.
We'll just get the winch back up, tidy this up. We'll push this a little bit that and a little bit back. Good.
Yeah, okay. Good.
Right, James, day 2. We've driven about 725 miles so far.
That's about right. Yeah.
Yeah, since yesterday and today. We got another 250 after this, 270. We're now going to go pick up the brown 2600.
Yes.
And we're going to meet Nick there. He's going with the trailer to help us unload all the engines and bits and bobs and everything we can get with us.
It's gonna be a hard day, but there's a lot to save. So let's hope we can get it all loaded.
It's well worth the time.
Yeah. Good day for it.
Perfect.
Down one.
Hey Nick,
Hey guys,
welcome to the rodeo.
hello and welcome back to Nick's channel on Cars in a Barn.
The car's in the barn.
Cars in a Barn, 1983 in the windscreen.
Yeah, it's
Alright,
pretty
alright,
impressive. Shall we go and get 2 of those ladders, see if we can get those windscreens down?
Yes, let's get some ladders.
Alright,
Let's just stick loose in this.
Hold on, no, wait. This came in at a very aggressive angle,
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
So we've been struggling for a while, but we're getting somewhere. Still some locked up tyres just for the fun of it. But hopefully we'll bring the brown car with us today as well. All right. With the power of Grayskull, we've gotten this back onto the car trailer. Got 2 turning wheels, front one's not turning because we don't have any weight in the engine. But, oh boy.
Do you need it brighter?
No, it's fine. It's
I
the way it
can
is.
get it brighter for you if
Oh.
you need it. You just click where you want it brighter and it makes it brighter.
Okay.
Well,
Just straight on.
Just tell me about the adventure of getting
Oh, hi guys, we're just joining a McDonald's at a service station.
Don't mention it, we're not
We're not to advertise McDonald's?
we're not allowed to, no.
Yeah, so we're just talking about today. It's been very interesting, hasn't it guys? James, how did you find it?
high intensity, but I think we achieved a lot. There's 3 people working in tandem. It was required.
It's true.
That
Yeah.
brown car didn't come out easy, did it?
So we had to bump it around. We started pulling it. The wheels got stuck. They got locked.
Put it on jacks.
Put it on jacks. We had to push it over.
Replace 2 wheels.
Replace 2 of the wheels. Smart move. What else do we do?
Air pressure changes.
Air pressure. It's just a multitude of things to get the car up the
Different
bump.
angles, yeah. Putting the truck in at weird angles.
Yeah, to get up the bump.
You built your first Alfa Romeo as well, the 166.
I did buy myself my first Alfa Romeo. I did. I've never owned one before, and will I live to regret it? Is the question.
No, you'll yes, you will, because you'll be an Alpha boy.
It's an Italian car. I've joined the club.
Pretty right. Oh, well done. I could not have done this today without James or Nick. Unfortunately, I have to
Who was more
unload
helpful?
and everything tomorrow. We had to leave some things behind because we literally couldn't leave more. Take more.
Not much time for video today.
Not much time for video, but when you see the haul we've brought back, you'll understand why. Hey guys, we did it.
Ready?
But you say you did it.
Wait, we haven't done it yet.
Oh, we haven't done it.
Wait till we undo the winch and then see how much it moves.
Oh yeah.
Ready?
Go. Oh yeah, there we go. Easy. Done.
Okay, wiggle time to make life easy. The front brakes are still seized at 2 o'clock in the morning. Brilliant.
There you go. You've got slack. What I need. That's gonna be. That's one some slack. Oh,
Vacation.
It is a vacation. It's just not a vocation.
That's a good old Range Rover to pull all this stuff, Nick.
Well, I've only bought the L322.
Oh yeah?
It's a great car.
It's actually a good car for this kind of stuff, isn't it?
It's absolutely ideal.
Perfect.
Built for this.
Well, thank you very much, Nick. Until next time.
Until next
Catch
time.
you later. So one pretty gloomy morning later, and the cars have arrived. We parked yesterday at, well, we delivered the car trailer at 5:03 in the morning yesterday. And, hi Indy, what's that? What's that? You good boy? You good boy? Yeah, you good boy. Don't like the rain, do you? Yeah, we arrived 3:05 in the morning at the delivery thing, so we were back here about 3:30 in the morning, and 7 in the morning today I got woken up by my kids, so yeah, that's the way it is. But here's the speed machine. I've got some plans for it. A little bit of boo-boos here and there, you know, from being stored in a half dilapidated garage, but from what I can see underneath and here and there, it's got filler and rust and what you'd expect, but the chassis is definitely welded together solidly in good old 1980s home restoration fashion. So even though it doesn't look like a factory piece, it's going to be solid, and that's what matters when you're out driving. What I really want to do with this is to make it a patina racer. I'm not going to do a full restoration because I have enough of those projects, but this car is good enough to clean up. I'll tidy up as much as I can these things, but it's going to be in the nice dry garage. It's not going to deteriorate much. Let's not go too far on this stuff today. That's the original color there, petrol blue. You can see remnants of it underneath. That would be in the original color on this car, which I'm sure would have been gorgeous. So yeah, definitely a patch in here at some point. Literally, I'm going to practice my welding. We're going to make patches and then we're going to brush it over. We're not going to give this a full respray, and at some point, if I want to practice panel beating, I can make a rear valance that will go around here. But yeah, nice. I want to make kind of a race car look to it, so maybe don't know if we talked about this, make a line goes along there, like a dove grey in the front, gets lots of Marshall stickers and STP and various other things, and just make it kind of a cool race car look. What a cool looking machine, isn't it? I'm very, very excited. And that's not the only one. We got two. How about that? Here's the other one. That was a real pig to move last night. You might have gotten the impression of. Sorry about, we could have made an amazing barn find, finding it, video, digging it out and all that stuff, but we were on limited time. So ended up just kind of taking a few shots here and there, and today I've got a little bit more time to show you around on these cars. One door was just strapped on because they had taken it off. Again, car that's really not that bad. This one seems to have had one respray and that's it. You can see the valance, it's looking pretty tatty and battered, so, and rotten. So the worst part of the whole car is definitely at the back. The entire back section has, yeah, looks like something's welded here before. Yeah, that's not looking pretty. There's a little patch in here, but besides that, the rockers and stuff look really nice and solid all the way along, which is great. This side door is nice and solid. Passenger is no problem. There's some things going on around here, needs seeing too. The front looks really good. Bit of low bottom bit of the lower valance is rotting out, fair enough. But everything else underneath as well, pretty good. There's a few bits here and there. Yeah, it's had work, and it's not a show car, but it's not completely what's going on here, bit of filler poo and whatnot, but it would need patching and putting together. But I think this one would be a great candidate for a full restoration back to original if somebody felt that way inclined. We do have the engine and gearbox matching for this car, so it's all there, and we have, well, we've got to clean this up, and but we have lots of spares and bits and bobs, so who knows, it might not be me doing this project, but if somebody feels inclined, please contact me. If not, I'm going to put this into the garage and think about it while I'm working on the other cars, because doing an original one of these would have been great. Unfortunately, the person I know who'd probably take this on, he lives far up north in Western Canada, so that's not gonna, it's a bit far away to get it shipped, but that would have been a great car for that fleet of machines. But it's not a hopeless project, it's a pretty good project, even though it's been partly disassembled. We got the grill in bits, we got the bonnet on this is in really good condition as well, so that's good. It's the rear lid, the rear section of the car that suffered the most, because as you can see early in the video, that part of the barn had well, gone back to nature, and I was trying to take the car with it. So both cars originally sold new in England. Because of imports and tax and stuff, they cost about the same as two E-Type, so very fancy stuff when new. They were really flashy if you had one of these. But yeah, more to come. A lot of lugging, spare parts and bits and bobs. James is going to drive away in the sunset in his time machine. That's not mine. That's a friend of mine who's stored it here for a couple of days. Never mind. Look at that. Well, James disappearing into the sunset. We'll have a little bit look of stuff I got with this car. I have a set of Berliner carburetors and intake, which could be something to think about for the other engine, considering that is a Berliner, and those nice that nice air filter will go straight onto that, and all the connectors and rods and everything else would go directly on that, so that's something to consider. We have a full extra interior, of course in poor condition, but we do have this seat, which is better than better chrome and everything than the one in the car. We have 11 hubcaps, 3 of them fairly full, 1 probably just good enough for a wall or the skip, 2 that could be restored, 4 that should be reclaimed, but all with the Alfa Romeo logo. These ones might come up to a usable standard on the red car, also with the Alfa Romeo logo, so that's good. We have a 1 out of 10 wiring looms that were there, so I brought 1 just for reference. I really did not want to overload the trailer. So wiring loom, there's an extra trunk latch, there's bits and bobs, there's stuff. We have a goodie box of rear lights and rubber bits and bobs, some quarter light windows, that's good. We have random rubber bits and bobs, probably mostly trash. These might be interesting. I'd like to clean all these bolts up because I know they're going to be proper quality. We have more stuff in here, random bits and bobs which might come in handy. Nuts and bolts, there you go. I did have to leave quite a bit because we literally ran out of room. I have a windscreen and a rear screen that's in the Nick's got that in his truck still, so he's gonna come back, drop it off. Here's a gear shift knob that will probably clean up. A piece of trim, unfortunately it's a bit damaged. We have a water pump that actually feels very nice and tight, need to clean up. Another gear shift knobs. We got the fans, they're good to have. If you accidentally bend one, whatever. A couple of rear seats, these are black ones, so obviously there's a black passenger seat in the red car and there's a black seat in the brown car, and we have these cars. So we have a full set of seats for both cars, which is good. I've already stacked things in here. So there's 3 engines we couldn't take, so I did take the liberty of nicking the valve covers for those, because why not? And managed to get 4 gearboxes with me. And unfortunately the 2 gearboxes still there, which is sad, but I'm not driving another 10 hours to get them. Again, I'm too knackered. Maybe, probably not, because I don't have a vehicle to bring it. We have the radiator, which looks actually very good, with the oil cooler on the side for the Sprint. This is for the brown car. We have lots of engine mounts with rubber that looks decent. We have the fan covers, gearbox rubbers, various good pieces. We have a Bellina dashboard with some very nice things that could probably be saved, recycled, or if somebody wanted to make it into a right-hand drive. So rear piece of trim, rear piece in general, so worth bringing in for now. We have various mystery boxes, so I'm going to go through at a later date. We have, these are window wipers and motors, a Corello, and we have lots of headlight bits up there, and we have extra carb, which is good, bits there. These are my previous Flaminia parts, which I've stored. I need to put down, we already removed securing ratchet straps, so trust me, they haven't been transported like these. They've all been secured with the car supporting straps. And yes, this has all been secured. It's just been taken down to, because we had the bonnet up against there. The engine hoist also been loosened. This has all been strapped down, don't worry, it's all been done safely. But we have, this is a Sprint engine that's luckily been leaking plenty of oil covering it, which has made it pretty nice and impregnated in oil. There you go. So I guess this is where the engine mount is. Is that a... That is a Sprint, I believe. I believe this is a Bellina engine. I've sprayed this into, this is unfortunately pretty ratty. I have another one of these, so that might go on there. This could clean up. It does turn, so that's good. Now that's a water pump, I guess. So, yeah, well, excuse me, I'm a bit tired. I've only had 3 hours sleep, so. We have bits for the air filter. We have more, couple of door handles, bits and bobs. These boxes, so there's lots of mystery boxes of surprise. That's going to be fun to go through. That, look at that, a full gauge. That is, of course, the ring's a little bit knackered like everything else, but that is a nice piece. There's another clock down there. We've got some other bits and pieces, so that's awesome. So there will be useful, nice pieces in between. It's all going to be catalogues. So there's usable and non-usable parts, but if you watch Mark's classic, if you go to Mark's Italian classics, I'll put a link in the description, see how much time and effort he will go into recreating something like this. This might be quite handy to have rather than doing it his way. We have a Series 2 stainless steel bumper for the brown car, which has been secured in here. We'll have a look at another mystery box. Some more gauges and stuff, so that's great, fantastic. We have a little bit of a clean-up job for Rad, unfortunately. Very sorry, Rad, but I'll clean all this up for you. This is supposed to be the good engine that has been running and has a full carburetor set up, and actually an extra gauge there just to put the oil pressure wire in. So that's probably been running some kind of ignition setup, starter, whatever that is. I'll look into it. Yes, that is a Sprint engine because we have the oil cooler pump on the side, and that is a Bellina engine. Apparently also from a running, slightly smoky car, so interesting if that's a competitor for going into the blue car. I don't know yet, maybe. I have to take the top off, do an assessment on the valves and stuff. I do have more goodies. Let's go and have a look. Here's the rest of a interior. Fairly good dash pad. Unfortunately, a little crack on the top there, but I'd use that. I'd use that if I got nothing else better. All those little plastic bits on top I bet are difficult to find, so it'd be difficult to find the last one that's missing. That's hey-ho. We have these door panels that are mostly leather, so I don't know how well they would clean up. Probably not to a standard that'd be good enough. I guess there's a piece of trim that goes over there, but still. The rear one's not too bad. Got a piece of trim on that, so yeah, it's what it is. We've got the red car. If I get time, I need to get everything out of the open. It's going to rain tomorrow. If I get time, I'd like to wash this today. That'd be great. And I want to get some friends coming over to help me drag it in here to the main garage. Here's a couple of more things we got. Here's a couple of sets of Solexes, brilliant. This one with the intake on the side. This one not with the intake on the side, but all the carbs and the air intake. Good to have. We have a set of grills that will go on the brown car, so that's good. They've been painted, cleaned up, so fair enough. Probably should be anodized, but they'll look nice enough. We have gaskets, lots of good gaskets, so that's good. And this is for Bellina engine gasket set that looks pretty much unopened, so it'll be interesting to look into this and see what's there, because maybe we could look into that Bellina engine, see what we could do. And drop that into this. We'll see, either that or I'll take the Bellina intakes, maybe take this off. This is quite a valuable unit itself. Put a Bellina head on here, which I have an extra one. Put the Bellina intakes on the side here, and it will be slightly less horsepower, but we'll have the nice original air filter, and it will all line up where it should do with the things. Something to think about anyway. No stress. And that's another gearbox. Now I have 5 gearboxes in total and an X amount of engines. We also have in here, we've got some nice things. So there's some piston rings. There's various bits and pieces I need to go through. I haven't had time because now I need to get things out. There's another top here, pitted of course, but will either go on the brown car, which is good. It could be restored, sent to the rechroming. Better to have it than not. I believe that's a clutch plate comb. That's useful. Some cash. This is barely legal tender. And we have more stuff. We have more bits and pieces, an extra carburetor, which is good. We have a seized plier, which will be made in Germany, so that's good. So maybe we can unseize that. But we do have some nice grease wrapped. That's a water pump, brilliant. And we have a oil pump. That's great, some good stuff in here. So not going to say no to that. So yeah, that's the hoard, I would say. It's a very good day or good weekend's work. Did have to leave something, which I'm very sad about. So somebody's desperate for a 2600 engine. The garage door is left open for everyone to come and pick and take what they need. Not done, there's more stuff. In here, there's several boxes I haven't even looked at what is. So there's more things to be discovered and looked at, but this has got a ratchet strap on it and I don't feel like taking it off right now. But yeah, that's as much as going to go on this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, have a good one. James, just in case you were unsure, that's what the Rolling Stones said. Yes, it's hash. We do smoke it. Well, not cocaine, man. That's not our scene.
Yeah.
So now you know.
Upstanding members of the Rolling Stones.
That's
Still going
insane.
today.
Just insane.
That's the secret to their longevity.
Jackie Kennedy still looking good coming out of church.